Hello again, everyone. This is Gilmer, and this is episode 13. I don't know. As you might have noticed, I've taken a little time off. No reason. I just get into other games. I mean, I'm not recording other games, but I get into other games, and I end up just playing those. I'm a little obsessive, I think, and start playing them, and don't stop playing them for a long time, and I don't realize it. And a couple of times I planned on recording, and then before I knew it, it was 10 o'clock, and I said, well, I'm not going to record this late at night, so I never did. But anyway, we are playing War in the West. We've taken Sicily for everything except Messina here. I am setting up my attack to take on Messina. I've got my units moving up. I might take one of these weaker ones out and put him there, or maybe put him there, and then put him there, put him there, put him there, and I got this guy still, and I do have this guy as well. I want to attach him to somebody though. Let's see who I can attach him to. He's attached to I of Corps, the Free French Corps. And let's add him to that. And then let's take a look. Okay, so they're still, I think, well under their and this one was a 7, so if we put him on refit, he'll become a 7 again, hopefully. And so now we have that. We have all of these guys on refit. Refit. That's weird. He's on refit as well. These guys are on refit. Let's get them. Oh, shit. Excuse my language. Let's get them all to reserve. These guys. No. Wait a minute. What the hell is that guy doing there? We don't want him there. We'll put him there. We'll put him there, and that'll be it. Let's take a look at. Let's take a. Slowly but surely, very, very slowly, they are fixing rail. I need to read up more on that, because I don't have control over that. I don't think I have control over that, but there's a way to control it somewhat if you put your HQ with the repair units in an area that's damaged like this is. They will start repairing around it, so you can kind of move your HQ and it'll repair around it. I think that's how that works. I could be very much mistaken, but turn the units back on, and that's really it for land movement. I don't really have too much more going on land movement. Prep 17, Prep 11, and Prep 22. So that's looking good. There no damage to the task force. Whoops. No damage. And no damage. So let's take a look at this. Damage 8. damage 9, damage 6. So they're going down. I don't necessarily know they're going down 1 each turn, but their damage is decreasing, which is good for me and bad for the Germans. So, is there anything we want to look at? Did we look at total air losses? Oh, it's over here, right? No, it's not. It's this screen that tells us total air losses. That's it. So 2,700 planes for the Axis and 2,377 for ours. So we're still 300 less than them. So things are still looking good in the air war. On my last turn, or my last episode, which I recorded separately from the actual video because of the loss of audio on the video, we did talk about this. Probably anything less than 3-1 is pretty good for me. 3-1 is almost break even, really, but anything less than 3 of my losses to 1 of theirs is good for me. And as you can see, they're losing 27 planes for every 24 of mine, basically. So that's very good for me. I mean, if you really want to get real general, it's a 1 for 1 loss, and that is definitely to my advantage. So that is something that I'm really happy about. And I probably didn't talk too much about it in my last video, but you know, I did on the video the audio that I lost, but I am letting the AI run the air war, and that's because they're doing such a better job than I think I was doing, and they're running a lot more air recon, and so I'm going to keep that up. Now that's not expanding. I don't know if it actually ever was. I did expand Noto. Did I expand Syracuse? I could. I have 79 admin points, so I could do that, and might as well. Yes, that's only 1 point. I don't really know what else I'd be spending those admin points on, but that's a temporary base. But Gila is not a temporary base, so we'll pump them up a little. And it might be, actually it should be good. It should be good for me to do this because they're at 40%, so I was increasing them. So I'm going to increase all my Sicily airfields, or a lot of them anyway. Some of these are only 1s. You can tell which one is a 1 by that. It's just one airfield looking thing. And then the 2s are these X's, which is 2, obviously, airfields. And then the 3 are the ones that kind of look like a triangle, like Noto down here. And these are where I'm going to run a lot of my air attacks from, to be honest. And they're expanding as well. So I've pretty much said expand every one of these. Let's expand Palermo, and they will definitely be used when I come up here and attack Italy. So I think I'm going to go ahead. So I think I had 79, so I used up 7 admin points. I don't think that's a lot to have used up. Victory points still at 1237. I don't think that's gotten any better. Hopefully it will get better once I attack Messina and hopefully take it out. I think I am ready to do that, to be honest. I can move that guy back. Dadgummit. I didn't want to move the headquarters. And then I can move him, I guess. Oh, I was going to move him. Damn. Well, we'll move him out and move him in. Oh, I don't have any blue. I think I have to have them in the same core. So I don't have any blue, so I don't know that these free French units will attack in the reserve mode. Unless I have one of them up here attached to the free French. And I think I already did it for him. So I'd have to change him back. Alright, let's see if I'm allowed to do it. I am not allowed to do it. That sucks. I have some blue. He's attached to the 30th. These are attached to the 13th, the 7th, and the 7th. The 2nd. And the 2nd. I don't know. They might be supposed to be in the overall headquarters to fight in reserve for me. I hope so. If not, I'm in big trouble. Well, not big trouble. I'll probably still win, but who do I want to change? Let me change him to the Free French. It's the big red one. I just changed the big red one to be commanded by the Free French. I'm not sure that would go over too well. But to get him, I would need him to be in that stack. So I'll move one of these out. I'll move one of these to here. And then I'll move that one into here. And then we'll have a Free French unit supporting. Man, it's getting to be a little difficult to figure that one out. Alright, let's end this turn. So yeah, I think I'm going to attack Messina next turn. Maybe. Just to see how it works. And even if you lose the first attack, as long as you're reducing their fort and their trench level, you're doing pretty good. Because eventually you're going to get them. If you're not reducing that, then you're in trouble. You're not going to win it, ever. You're hurting yourself more than you're hurting them when you're not reducing their entrenchment or fort level. You're just killing yourself off. Look down here, let's see. They've lost 43. Whoa, look how much that jumped. 78 to 36. So basically a 2-to-1 loss ratio against them. Of course, it's going up below now. I mean, it's decreasing. Well, there we go. Wow. 2-to-1. That's not bad. I'll take it. Watch them take everybody out. As just as I'm about ready to attack. Watch them take everybody out here. And see the trick. And there's a trick to this. There's a trick to using your naval amphibious headquarters or task forces or whatever the hell you call them to help out. There's a trick to it. You don't want to. All right, let's set all priority. No, wait a minute. Set air directives. So that way they will adjust according to the lines. And then let's go ahead and execute my air directives. But anyway, there's a trick to using your naval amphibious headquarters task forces. And the trick is that they begin the turn in a port and they end a turn in a port. And I'll show you what I mean. How are we doing on losses? See, we're losing more because I guess we're doing offensive. But it's still only 2-1. That's not really even 2-1. Still a lot more sorties to go, though. Getting closer to... Well, no, it's not. Well, now it is. I keep saying, no, it's not. No, it is. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Alright. I'm just interested in this every single turn, to be honest. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Air losses. So I'm at 2666 to 3,000 for them. Still not bad. And okay, so I want to move one of these out. And let's move the crappiest one, or the weakest one. I wouldn't say crap. I shouldn't say crappiest one. Oh crap! Though it's. Oh Jesus! I didn't want to move all three of them. Sorry. There we go. We moved one. We're gonna move him up. Going to, I guess we're gonna move. Oh, we're gonna move him out because he's kind of weak. Then we're gonna move him there. We're gonna put these guys on reserve. Reserve. I don't know if I'm supposed to change these off of refit or not when I attack. I think I'm going to, though, because I don't want any kind of funny thing happening. And the same with these. Ready. Okay. Now, what I mean by it's you start in port and you end in port is this. Wait a minute. Nope. And then so now they are going to support this attack, hopefully. Helps. So I've got 6 units. What's no. I want to look at. No, I don't want to do that. Map information. Nope. Trying to find the results of that battle. Show battle sites. So his and trench value went from 3 to 2. And it looks like I got a 2-to-1 superiority. So that means, did I have anybody in reserve? Son of a bitch, it doesn't look like it, does it? Did I have anybody attack in reserve? Well, crap. I don't guess so. So, let's go back. I'm missing one. The armored unit isn't working for me this time. Damn. Oh, maybe that's me. Ah, shit. Now I'm at 1.7. I should have clicked pause. Oh, but their fort value is down to 0. So that is a good situation. I'm losing a shitload of people, I'll be honest. But I guess that's the engineers. Okay, that's it for that turn. So what did I mean by, what's that? Oh, what I meant was, you want these guys back in port. So I'm moving them back. And this is what I mean by, they start the turn in port and they end the turn in port. So those battles weren't bad. I wasn't too bad upset by that, because their fort is, if you can see that, I'm gonna let it sit up there for a really long time, because I know that the game cuts off the hex pop-ups, or the recording cuts off the hex pop-ups. But if you sit there and look at that, it says Fort 0, 88%. So it might be 88% of Fort 1, which, whatever. We're still beating them down. And, yeah, that's good. I think we'll definitely be able to get them on the next turn. So I want to put a refit on these again. I might have to let them sit for 2 turns. I'm not sure. Let's put these on refit as well. My neighbor always goes, he always leaves. What? He always leaves when I'm doing a video. I don't know if it's because he can hear me and he doesn't want to hear me, or what. Oh, but we did, one thing I wanted to see. There was some reserve. Oh, there it is. Reserve. The 3rd infantry, or the 3rd U.S. Infantry Division was in reserve. So I did get some reserve help that time. I think, just gotta keep at it. Make sure we get that. Okay, so have some headquarters here. I'll look at these airfields on the air turn, which is really actually going to coming up soon, because I'm done with this land turn, I believe, hopefully. don't want to say it too loud, but I don't think my neighbor works. I don't know what he does, but he's always at home smoking marijuana. Nothing against that. I mean, and I hope that nobody figures out where I live so they can come get him or anything, but I don't want that to happen. But I think he smokes marijuana constantly. He and his girlfriend or wife or losses are looking good. Air losses. We're down to negative 1233. We were at negative 1237. That's good. They might be able to build that fort up to a fort of 1 on the off turn, but it'll be gone after the first attack, hopefully. I didn't see where they were participating in the attack, the naval units. I have to take a closer look at that next time. Maybe I need to put them here and here in the straits. So let's see. 2,700 losses to 3,153. So that's up to 450. That's pretty good. Gonna set air directives. Yeah, I probably should. Strategic air. Tactical air, Mediterranean. Maybe I should do this. Now let's try that. So maybe that'll help me out with Messina. Because railway, really? I don't know why I'm doing railway there. So let's execute that and see what that helps. Whether that helps or not. It's September. Jesus. I need to capture Messina fairly quickly. And then I can set up amphibious invasion forces straight from Sicily. Look at that. 180 to 219. That's not bad. So let's see. Total losses. The air war. No, that's not what I want. I want this. So I'm at 29. So actually, they did better this turn because I'm only right at 400 behind them in losses. That's not that great. But it's what it is. Now, well, yeah. See, now it's. I'm gonna leave the pop-up. Now it shows the fort is at 1 and 88%. So maybe they were able to build it up one full fort level. That sucks. It sucks. I don't want it to be that much. So his damage is only at 4 now. He's at 10. And he's at 7. This guy went up a little. And it's probably because he participated over here. So anyway, I think that'll do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time. I hope I will record more quickly this week. You never know. I say that and then it doesn't happen. But I'll definitely try to this week. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.